being considered one of the most talented and versatile Latino actors in Hollywood, currently playing Joel Miller in The Last of Us and the superhero Reed Richards in the new Fantastic Four movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Pedro Pascal is a charismatic artist who had to persist a lot to achieve stardom and become a real A-list in the industry after participating in the series Game of Thrones. But have you ever wondered how this influential celebrity lives? In today's video, you'll discover what Pedro Pascal's luxurious life is like, exploring everything about his private life off camera, such as the stunning properties he lives in, the cars he drives, the multi-million-dollar salaries he receives for each of his roles, and the surprising fortune he has amassed over the last few years. You can find all the details here. Let's get into it! Born in 1975 in Santiago, the capital of Chile, José Pedro Balmaceda Pascal, better known as Pedro Pascal, is a famous Latin American actor. Raised by his parents in the United States, Pascal studied acting at New York University's Tisch School of the Arts, and the beginning of his professional career was marked by small roles in theater and television for almost 2 decades, with appearances in series such as Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The Good Wife, and Homeland. But it was when he played Oberyn Martell in the 4th season of Game of Thrones that Pascal's career really took off. From then on, Pascal never stopped winning high-profile roles, such as Javier Pena in the Netflix crime series Narcos, Din Djarin in the Disney Plus sci-fi series The Mandalorian, and Joel Miller in the acclaimed post-apocalyptic HBO series The Last of Us, which recently returned for its 2nd season. But it's not just on TV that Pascal excels, as he has also taken on major roles in films such as The Great Wall, Kingsman, The Golden Circle, Triple Frontier, Wonder Woman 1984, Gladiator 2, and The Fantastic Four: First Steps, where he will play Mr. Fantastic in Marvel's Cinematic Universe. And it's no wonder that he's one of the most popular actors today, having been named one of the 100 most influential people in the world in 2023 by Time magazine. And it's clear that by being such a sought-after actor, playing great characters in movies and on TV, Pedro Pascal has earned a lot of money and today enjoys a comfortable and luxurious life. Although he is an extremely wealthy actor, Pedro Pascal is not the kind of celebrity who is always buying and selling property. One of the places he is known to have lived, for example, was in a unit in a luxurious condominium in the city of Los Angeles, in the U.S. state of California. The approximately 1,000 square foot property has a Mediterranean style and is full of vintage spaces dating back to when it was built in the 1940s. There is a living room with French windows and a fireplace, a kitchen with dark wood cabinets, a charming bathroom lined with green tiles, and a very spacious bedroom where the actor used to stay, which includes a walk-in closet. In addition to all this, the property is located not far from some of the city's main attractions, such as the Grove and the Beverly Center. Pedro Pascal has been seen walking his dog around the property several times, and although it's not known how much he spent on the place, it probably wasn't a small amount. In addition to this property, the actor has also taken part in photo shoots at another very luxurious property, which has a kitchen surrounded by glass windows, a well-lit music room, where he was practicing the piano, and a beautiful garden with verdant lawns. It's not currently known exactly where the Chilean lives, but in an interview with Esquire in 2023, Pedro Pascal confessed that he didn't have a fixed address to live at the time, but that he intended to buy a property for himself in the future. Despite being a man who doesn't like to show off, Pedro Pascal invests heavily when it comes to choosing good cars for his garage. There is speculation that he has, for example, an Audi Q4 e-tron, a compact electric SUV that costs an average of $51,000. From the same brand, Pedro Pascal has a luxurious Audi S6 in his garage, a sophisticated sedan equipped with cutting-edge technologies that help with driving. And to have a vehicle as elegant as this, you have to spend around $58,000. The most expensive Audi car he owns is the Q7, a versatile SUV with a sporty drive, equipped with a very powerful V8 engine for everyday use. And to give you an idea of the price, a 0km vehicle can cost around $65,000. Another car that Pascal supposedly owns is a Dodge Challenger SRT, one of the most coveted vehicles by celebrities and collectors, which stands out for its impressive performance capacity. And it's no wonder that this car costs around $85,000. Raising the price, he was also seen with a 1969 Ford Mustang, a vehicle from the first generation of the line, which has a more aggressive design and an interior with top quality finishes. and the price of a machine of this model is around $100,000. Another car that Pedro Pascal owns is a Mercedes-Benz SL 550, a car capable of drawing attention wherever it goes, which reaches a top speed of 155 miles per hour. That's probably why this car has a price tag of $130,000. Rumor has it that the Chilean also has a Mercedes-Benz AMG G63, a very robust and spacious Mercedes Super Jeep. And despite its large size, the vehicle is quite powerful, being equipped with a V8 bi-turbo engine that produces an incredible 577 horsepower, managing to accelerate from 0 to 62 miles in just 4.5 seconds and reach a top speed of 150 miles per hour. And it's for all this that this luxury SUV can cost more than $180,000 in the latest and most equipped models. But without a doubt, the most expensive car in which Pedro Pascal was seen with Nicolas Cage was a 1952 Porsche 356, considered one of the most iconic vintage vehicles in history for being Porsche's first production model. The price of this machine usually varies depending on the state of preservation, but recently, a car of this generation sold for more than $198,000. Pedro Pascal is a famous actor who has more than enough money to enjoy a lot of luxury and comfort. When it comes to investing in his appearance, he often chooses clothes that aren't cheap at all. Bottega Veneta knitted pullover from $1950. Brit Bolton 14K band ring from $2,100. Loro Piana polo shirt from $2,450. Maison Margiela striped robe jacket from $3,230. Overland sheepskin jacket from $3,690. Prada wool jacket from $4,200. Brunello Cucinelli tailoring suit from $4,430. Dolce & Gabbana leather jacket with pocket for $4,590. Black Trofeo Zegna suit for $4,690. Saint Laurent long double-breasted coat for $5,190. Cartier yellow gold love bracelet for $6,900. Loro Piana leather bomber jacket for $9,620. Saint Laurent lambskin trench coat for $10,000, and a long fur coat from the same brand for $12,800. When it comes to watches, the actor has been snapped wearing exquisite pieces such as Casio AE 1200 for $30, Lumtech Super Combat B2 for $500, Santos de Cartier for $7,000, Tag Heuer Monaco for $7,800, Santos de Cartier bracelet leather for $8,500, Rolex Oyster Perpetual Date Just Inspired for $16,000. Rolex Oyster Perpetual Date Just 41 for $18,000. And even a Santos de Cartier Yellow Gold, a high-class accessory, which has a sapphire crystal coating, something that gives it greater durability and resistance. And to have such a refined piece, you have to invest more than $46,000. As well as spending a lot of money on his appearance, Pedro Pascal likes to enjoy life on the high seas in beautiful rented boats, which I'm sure must be very expensive. Pedro Pascal has also shown an interest in diversifying his sources of income beyond acting. In theater, for example, he is a member of the Labyrinth Theater Company, a theater company in New York, and in addition to acting, he takes on other roles behind the scenes, such as in the play Flock of Love's Bone, which he wrote. Pedro Pascal has also worked on some plays as a director, such as Underneath Mibed, Killing Play, and Yosemite. Outside of theater, he also invests in the health sector, such as Function Health, a company that offers personalized health tests, and Alice Mushrooms, a startup that creates mushroom-based products. In recent years, Pedro Pascal has also been cast in major TV and movie roles, and he has become one of the most popular and influential actors in the world, with more than 9.3 million followers on Instagram alone. And of course, he has taken advantage of his fame to sign deals with big companies, such as the beer brand Corona Extra, the Chilean winery Casillero del Diablo, the electronics company Apple, the mobile game Merge Mansion, among others. With all this, we can say that Pedro Pascal knows how to make money in other ways. As one of the world's most versatile actors, there's no doubt that Pedro Pascal has amassed a great fortune over the course of his career. But, like other Latin actors, the Chilean had to persist until he began to see his income increase. To give you an idea of how difficult the start of his career was, Pascal has already revealed that he worked as a waiter and even received financial help from Sarah Paulson, one of his best friends. But Pascal's life changed completely for the better when he was cast in the 4th season of Game of Thrones, where he reportedly received between $40,000 and $90,000 per episode. And although his time on the show was short, it was enough to put his name in the industry spotlight. To play Javier Pena in Narcos, Netflix is believed to have paid him around $660,000 per episode, totaling $2 million over the course of the 3 seasons. And the high salaries didn't stop there. Some sites estimate that for The Mandalorian, Disney paid Pedro Pascal between $400,000 and $500,000 per episode in Season 3. As there were 8 episodes, he could have pocketed up to $4 million in total. On The Last of Us, the Chilean's salary was $600,000 per episode. As the first season has 9 episodes, this represents an estimated income of $5.4 million. Not to mention, of course, that Pascal's performance was highly praised by critics, and he may have received a raise to return for the 2nd season of the series. In addition to his television earnings, Pedro Pascal is also a strong name in cinema, where he receives impressive fees for each film. In The Equalizer 2, for example, his salary was estimated at $1.5 million, while in Wonder Woman 1984, some rumors indicate that he received around $2 million. As for playing Reed Richards in the Fantastic Four: First Steps, it's not known exactly how much Pedro Pascal earned, but as he's one of the most important heroes in the Marvel Universe, it's certain that he received a few $1,000,000 for the role. And even though some sources estimate Pedro Pascal's net worth at $10 million, with everything we've seen so far, it's very likely that his fortune is much higher than that. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, deals to satisfy your curiosity.